It was a great win. Hey, lucky win. It was a lucky win, but I've just got one question, people. Someone needs to tell me what Gyökeres is good at. I can identify what everyone else is good at. Everyone in the team has one or two things that like they're good at, that you can trust them with these things. Put Martinelli in space, you can trust that 4 out of 5 times he's scoring. Give Saka the ball, you can trust that he's going to make the right decision. Saka is good at everything. Give Trossard the ball, he's just like Saka that's good at everything, right? Declan Rice is good at everything. Zubimendi is a good progressor of the ball. Hinkapie is a good, like, aggressive. Do you understand my point? Everybody has one thing or two things that, okay, they have a high level of skill in. But what is Gyökeres good at? And I understand we need to give him time to rest and settle into the team. Yeah, that is fine. Gyökeres is here for 5 years. I believe he signed a 5-year contract. He doesn't need to keep, this season is not the season to keep playing him till he gets good. We can do that next season. Bro, football doesn't end this season. His contract with us doesn't end this season. Gyökeres needs to just not be our starting striker anymore. The stakes are too high. The stakes are too high. This season is too serious, fam. We were looking for a goal throughout this game, and Gyökeres only had one opportunity, which, to be fair, he did well. You know, great ball from Trossard, and he brought it down, and he was able to turn around and get his shot off. I rate that. But, bruv, this was woes. These guys have only got 2 points the whole season. Like, you know, it's getting frustrating. It's getting to a point where, yo, we love Gyökeres. We love the celebration. We love him as a personality. We love what he stands for and all of that, right? But he's not worth risking our whole season on. We can't risk this season just because we want to try and find a way for Gyökeres to play. Just so people won't say that we wasted all the money on the pay. You know? We need to make sure we prioritize the team and we prioritize our goals. This season is too serious for us to just try and emotionally guide someone in there. Or do I just wait till the next second half of the season? Because for what it's worth, when Havertz came, the first half when he was in the midfield, he wasn't doing well and he was frustrating. And second half when he sent him up top, he started cooking. So do I just keep waiting? Do I do the same thing? Do I offer the same kind of sentiment? Am I being too harsh? No, it's not being harsh, bro. This game was such that this is against the worst team in the country. And we spent so long looking for a goal. And Gyökeres was not in position to give it to us, bro. If Gyökeres was not going to give us a goal in this game, then when? When was he? And when I say give us this game, apart from the Burnley game, which I think he's the one that opened the scoring in Burnley, that we won 2-0, that he scored that corner kick, right? He scored the set piece, right? Gyökeres' other goals, he doesn't score game-changing, important goals that change the trajectory of the end of the game. He just scores the next goal after the winning goal. Do you get what I'm saying? All his goals have come after the winning goals have already been scored. And that is calm for stat padding. That is calm for goal difference. But that's not calm for points, bruv. We need you to score goals that's like, fam, you, if this game ends right after this goal you scored, you have won us this game. That is what we need from our number 14. So this is like, I've given him enough time. This is December, bro. This is December. So either maybe hold on to get the Havertz magic where second half of the season. But speaking of Havertz magic, Havertz is coming back. Jesus is back already. And we're already seeing things, fam. We're already seeing things. Shout out Jesus. I really hope that was his goal, but they gave it as an own goal, meaning it was that Mascara guy in Wolves that actually played it in. But what kind of luck was that? That's the point. This was such a lucky win. Now, more on the game. What I believe and what I've seen is that when you want to go, for teams that have gone ahead to actually get over the line, they tend to have a lot of luck. They tend to have luck in terms of there's just some things that just go their way. And if today is a game that we can say went our way, then it's a good sign. It's a good sign that we're having situations that this went our way. Because there was a lot of luck. The first goal, what kind of freaky corner was that? It wasn't Saka's goal. It was an own goal. And then the second goal as well is looking like it was an own goal. But it's so funny, the people were celebrating with Jesus because I suspect, because I don't think I saw any deflection. So it was probably the Wolves defender that actually played it into the post. So that's serious luck. But the fact that Jesus was in the right place, and now I'm back to Gyökeres. This is not, hey, might as well just be a Gyökeres slander video. Not slander, but Gyökeres spotlight video, because I don't like the positions that Gyökeres takes. That is the difference between why it looks like there's chances being created when Marino comes in as striker and Jesus versus when Gyökeres is the one that's there. He just doesn't take up the right positions, and he's not quick enough to be a very majinky kind of player that just goes from wrong position to right position within the twinkle of an eye. Gyökeres, man, you got some work to do, bro. That's just all I'm going to say. Anyway, back to the game. I love the fact that Saka, Madueke, our two right-wing options, back-to-back man of the match. When they play, they are men of the matches. That's what we need. We need quality around in front. And if this is the time when the quality will start, coming up, that the defense has carried us this far. Speaking of the defense, I don't know how far that Chelsea defensive goals conceded record just looks so incredible, bro. I don't know how anyone is supposed to beat that, because we're just in December. And I think at this point, we've probably conceded 11 goals at this point, or 10 goals. We've conceded 10 goals already. Are you telling me we're only going to concede 5 goals to the end of the season? Yeah, nah. It was a great idea. It was a great imagination. And I believe, this team, if any team is capable of breaking that Chelsea record, it actually is this team, because Mosquera and Hincapie will have more time with us. And our defense, our defensive options will only get stronger and better with more experience, because the oldest one of them is Gabriel, and Gabriel is 27, 28. So that just means we have at least 3 more years with all these men. And they're only going to get better, bro. They're only going to get better. So, yeah. And it's a case where, Saka was good. Trossard this season is just showing us why, fam, there's rice at home. And I'm not talking about Declan. Trossard just showed us how, fam, you don't know what you have until you lose it. But thankfully, we've not had to lose him for us to be aware of what we have, because Trossard is actually so good. Trossard is literally Saka on the other side of the pitch. Trossard just always does the right things, man. But hey, he's limited because he's getting older, right? Trossard is probably is he 31 or something, or 30 or 29? So fair enough. And Jesus, bruv. Jesus, man. I don't know. And then back to Eze, just to talk about Eze as well. Eze is a player that he is in a position that he's not doing things too bad. And Eze is someone that, I can allow us to play him into form for us to fully see who he is. But so far, he's shown us that what he excels at the most is his shooting. That's what I'm asking. Let me know what Gyökeres is great at. Someone please tell me. But anyway, so happy we got the win. Still top of the league. Let's see what Man City. Hopefully Crystal Palace do us a favor. Man like Nketiah, you did it against Liverpool. Do it again against Man City, bro. Man City, Crystal Palace, just do man a favor. Man them FC and that. Do man a favor. And yeah, man, let's see where we're at the end of the year. And then we start next year brand new, baby. Please comment and subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one.